All right, hey guys. Today I've got a fun and different kind of video. It's not about chip tunes or emojis, but it's about cars. I've been thinking about this video for a while. You know those little emblems that are on cars, but it's not the manufacturer, it's not the model, it's something else. They're the trim. It's the trim of the car. So, there might be differences between one model that might mean there's a more powerful engine or different things in the cabin that are nicer, or it drives quieter or is more comfortable or whatever. So I just think these are interesting. So I wanted to make a little video about trim badges and organize them into a tier list, which is always fun. I think trim badges can be cool, and I think a lot of automakers get it wrong and they don't utilize the trim badge as the cool little signifier that it could be. So we're going to start with F tier. F tier at the bottom. These are the worst. Anything like just a jumble of letters. LT, LTZ, SEL. These are what I have on my car. I have, SE, that kind of stuff. These typically refer to like entry level cars or just minor changes, differences. These are what you see. I mean, this is what 90% of cars out on the road have. And I guess I understand why they exist. Like a dealership needs to know which car off the lot to go run and get you when you're looking at it, taking it for a test drive or whatever. But after that, like, what is this telling anybody? Like, just these little chrome letters on the back of all the car. They're annoying, they're dumb. They may as well just be part of the serial number. I think we can get rid of them. And cars would look nicer for it. So these are F tier. Honorable mention for F tier is anything that has to do with the capabilities of the car. These are also not the make or the model of the vehicle, but they're also not a trim badge. It's just advertising something that the car can do. Sometimes, you see this Honda one here, real-time AWD, or a Subaru. They've been saying symmetrical AWD for like 40 years now, and what does it mean? Who cares? Doesn't really matter. So AWD, that can go too. Get rid of it. Doesn't matter. You can look up the capabilities of your car when you're purchasing it, but telling everybody else on the road that this is AWD, stupid. Get rid of it. Special shout out to VTEC, the Honda valve system that used to be a big meme in the early 2000s. Maybe they should go up a tier, but again, this is kind of just a side tangent on non-trim badges that are also kind of outside of the tier list here. But VTEC is, a meme from long ago, if you remember that. All right, next we have C tier. C tier is like the nouns, I'm calling it, or the precious metals. Platinum, titanium. These are finally communicating something, right? It's not just some letters on the back of your car. It's actually kind of got some connotation to it. Platinum sounds good, nice, expensive. Sport, this huge badge on the back of some of the Subarus. There's other cars that have sport trims, and that's pretty common to see. GMC has this elevation line, elevation, but it doesn't really do much other than, it's a little word. It's a functional trim badge. So these are kind of, we've bumped all the way up to C tier. These are just the bare minimum of what a trim badge should be. It communicates something about the car, so they're kind of useful. All right, next we have B tier, and these are what I call the cool letters. We have Audi's RS, Chevy's SS, BMW's M series, Hyundai's N line, and then other stuff. These are like Ford and GMC. They have RS, ST, AT4, things like that. This is where you start to get cool colors in the badges and other stuff that looks kind of neat. It's basically F tier, but they actually put some design into it to make it look a little bit nicer. So that's kind of fun. Also to add here on the B list tier, most of these vehicles are performance based. They're already styled pretty aggressively, pretty fast. And so the trim badge is kind of confirming what you already suspected, right? You see this low profile vehicle, it looks really fast, and then it's got, these cool colorful badges, or like in BMW's case, the M series often has like that light blue, royal blue, red styling on the grill of the car, or they'll have wings on the back that the normal version of that car wouldn't have. Hyundai's N line is very stylized with these red accents on the front and rear bumpers and things like that. So B tier is where you start to see the actual shape and design of the vehicle itself changed because of this trim that you're in. And so the signifier usually has a lot of other stuff going along with it. So just wanted to add that. So these get a B tier. These are usually pretty expensive upgrades to the vehicle. Sometimes they have some design changes and things like that you'll see. But I don't know which of these came first, but the BMW M series is probably the most iconic to me anyway. But yeah. After that, we have A tier, and A tier starts off with like the Plaid edition. Like Tesla has this super fast version of the Model S with a plaid. It's like a reference to the movie Spaceballs. And it's basically a cool letters badge, but it's a little bit cooler than that. They've strayed off into iconography, which is kind of fun. But other than that, it's really just a little colorful rectangle on the back of the car that upon close inspection reveals, you paid a little extra, you get a little extra power under the hood there. You also have this from Honda. You have their Trail Sport. This is another cool signifier that you've got a little extra something built into the car. It's a nicer version for off-roading or whatever you would do in a Trail Sport. And this is like a better design. It's got these mountains on here. It's showing you a little bit something about what the people were thinking about when they made the changes to this vehicle, to this particular trim. And then finally we have the brand collabs, I like to say. Maybe the most famous in my mind were the Ford Eddie Bauer edition. You see this Expedition, and also the Subaru LL Bean edition. And I thought this was just amazing to have these like four companies that kind of teamed up against each other back in the day. Like Eddie Bauer and LL Bean, definite competitors, and then Ford and Subaru obviously competing for customers. And I think that's just hilarious that you would have these allies marketing each other with each other's products like that. It's pretty funny. You could imagine like a ketchup Ferrari and a mustard Porsche or something like that, or a Netflix Toyota and like a Hulu Hyundai or whatever, so that would be pretty amazing to see that kind of stuff. But hey, Future Kurt again. I actually did look this up because I thought there's no way there's not been a Disney vehicle by this point. In fact, I was almost convinced that there had been a Disney minivan at some point in the past. But I looked it up, and it was actually 2024. There was this article where they said Disney finally opened its design studio to an automaker with the reveal of this 2024 Hyundai Ioniq Disney edition that had like these little Mickey Mouse details in the designing and stuff like that. So I thought it was pretty funny that there is actually. So now I guess we just need the what did I say, Netflix Toyota or something like that, and then my prediction will be complete. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, these are A tier. They're kind of fun. They're kind of interesting, and all that. Finally, we have S tier, and these are what I think of as like the best use of trim badges. These are really telling you something about the vehicle, and this is where designers have really had a lot of fun with, what they're putting on the side of these cars. So first off, we have the King Ranch, and this is maybe the one that I saw that made me think about doing this entire video. King Ranch is just such an ostentatious name. It's like rural royalty or something, so I just always see these King Ranch trucks and it's like, what a ridiculous vehicle. But you know a lot about the person driving a King Ranch truck just by seeing that on the side of their vehicle. But actually, when I was looking this up, and a lot of you probably know this, but King Ranch is actually a place in Texas. It's an actual ranch, and so it's more similar to these A-tier brand collaborations. But I mean, the words King Ranch are just too good. It's above. It's S tier for sure. The next few are all Ford again, and I think Ford has like the most fun with these trim badges or something, because we've got the Raptor, we've got the Tremor, and then we've got the Dark Horse. The Raptor and Tremor are upgraded versions of trucks. You can see there the Raptor just takes over that entire rear quarter panel. And the Tremor edition, I've only seen one of these in real life, but it just says Tremor all over the car. It's on the front, it's on the back, it's on the sides. There's this yellow coloring all over the place, inside the car, outside the car. They want you to know that this guy, this customer got a Tremor. It's over the top and it's great. I mean, this is what all the trims should be. They should be screaming at you. When I slide the bumper over to upgrade the versions on the manufacturer's website, I don't want to introduce 2 new colors of paint or something. Like, I want this car to like digivolve. I want it to look like a whole new thing, or like get spikes on it or something when you go up a trim level or something. So that's kind of what these have done. It's pretty fun. Finally, we also have the Subaru Wilderness, which fits pretty nicely in that. If you've ever seen one of these cars out on the road, there's just gold crap all over them. Little bumps and ridges and stuff all over the vehicle that let you know from any angle this is an upgraded version. This is a Wilderness edition. They ride like 3 inches higher than the rest of the Subarus and stuff like that. So very fun trim. And yeah, that's how it should be. So obviously I didn't cover every trim out there in this short video. There's a ton to dig into. But leave a comment. Let me know which trims I missed that you really wanted to see. And I'll let you know what tier it is. Or, if you think I got something wrong here, feel free to leave a comment on that. But thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.